Hello everybody, I'm Salty and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison video between these two winter 2020 sets. So both of these sets were released in January of 2020 and the set numbers are the 75271 Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder on the left and the 75270 Obi-Wan's Hut on the right. Now they both have the exact same price, being £25 in the UK, $30 in the US and €30 in Europe. The Landspeeder has 236 pieces and Obi-Wan's Hut has 200 pieces. Now as you can see, one of them includes 3 minifigs, whereas the other one includes 4. However, if you don't really count R2-D2 the droid as a minifig, then they both include 3. Now they both have an exclusive minifigure that has not been seen in any set before. On Obi-Wan's Hut it is the Obi-Wan Kenobi, and in Luke's Landspeeder it is the Luke Skywalker. However, these two Luke Skywalkers that are in this set are completely identical, as well as both including macro binoculars. However, the one on the left does have the poncho piece, which does make it unique. The Jawa and the C-3PO, as well as the Tusken Raider, R2-D2 and the Luke on the right, have been seen in multiple sets before. Now I do have separate reviews of both of these sets on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see my reviews of any of those and a more in-depth look at those sets, then by all means you can click on the cards on the top right of the video and you can see those there. So most importantly, I think that the most important thing is if you want one of these sets is better than the other in your opinion. I personally really like both of them. Now, between these two sets, I do think there is quite a lot different between them, and I think if you are going to choose one over the other, a more in-depth set review will give you a much more detailed look at each of them. So if you just want the minifigs, the Obi-Wan's Hut does have more of them. However, if you want the build, it's a bit more of a toss-up, because the Luke's Landspeeder does include the actual Landspeeder here, as well as the little Jawa cave thing here. And Obi-Wan's Hut does only include the actual hut itself, but it does open up. It does have quite a spacious interior if I don't knock this stud on the ground. Now, most importantly, I think that the main thing with these sets is that they are supposed to be bought together. As you know, you have Luke and 3PO, well, they're looking for R2, the Jawa shoots the R2, you know, the Tusken Raider is scared off by Obi-Wan, then they go to Obi-Wan's hut, and then later on you've got 3PO sat on there and R2 just, you know, laying there. Then you got Obi-Wan included just by like so sitting here. You know, that's just the way, you know, it goes later on in the film. But I do think this is a really nice Luke's Landspeeder. If I just remove all the minifigs that I've precariously placed in there, you can see it does have some very nice details on it. It does have this nice piece here which does lift up, and you can store maybe a lightsaber in there, but currently it's just macro binoculars. It does have the 2 seats which can fold down if you really want to, as well as Luke does have this rifle. Now there's quite a lot of detail on this with the stickers, as well as the like unique pieces here that have been used on the engines, and the lovely stickers on the front which look a lot better than the tubes used on previous models. It is a very nice looking design, and personally my favourite Luke Landspeeder design that they've had. And does also go rather well with the new UCS Mos Eisley Cantina, since that did not include Luke's Landspeeder. And here we have the little Jawa hut with a little clip to hold the Jawa's weapon, a shrub, just the back of this which is kind of blocked off, and then, you know, just a little hidey hole for you to put the Jawa in as he's like just looking scary to capture some droids. And then a more detailed look at the outside of Obi-Wan's hut. I think if you're putting this on display, Obi-Wan's hut is quite nice because you can just put it on a shelf. It can just sit there, and I think that if you like tidy up the inside, maybe take this box out a little bit, then you can have a little look in there. Maybe set up a little scene with R2-D2, you know. But yeah, so they're the same price. One of them does have more pieces than the other, so if that really matters to you, then you can, you know, make that one of your deciding features, or one of your deciding factors when you purchase this set. Or one of these sets. One of them does have technically more minifigs, but you know, not many people really count R2-D2 as a minifig. There is a very nice Tusken Raider though. I think that's a lovely inclusion, personally. I do like me a good Tusken Raider. But yeah, they are roughly the same price, they released at the same time, they're very similar overall. And if you want one for display, personally I'd go for more of the Obi-Wan's Hut if you're just buying it by itself. However, if you have the Mos Eisley Cantina, I think Luke's Landspeeder would go along with that a lot better. Mainly because as much as Obi-Wan's Hut could just look like a random Tatooine Mos Eisley house, it is more importantly supposed to be quite far away from Mos Eisley in general. But yeah, that's it for my little comparison of these sets. I personally think that they're very similar and they're good, and buying both of them wouldn't put you out that badly. There's some other sets, you know, in other comparisons that, you know, if you were going to buy one, then I'd personally recommend Obi-Wan's Hut because I just like it that little bit more. The inside is just amazing, and the fact that it's got this little keypad on the front and the way it closes up, I just think this is an amazing set overall. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent video or a video YouTube recommends for you, click the icon on the right. If you want to subscribe, click my channel icon in the middle. And if you want to see more of my comparison videos, click the playlist on the right. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.